Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Whistlings Straits Golf Course on the shores of Lake Michigan, live second-round coverage of the Kohler Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele is the leader. He's at 9 under. As for our featured golfer, that current score is right on the number right now in terms of making the cut and playing the weekend. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, hello Rich. What a treat we're in for today. The backdrop of Lake Michigan and over 1,000 bunkers. Some reports say 1,012, so finding the fairway essential around this track, and we're off to a solid start.
A very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Frank, bold is beautiful here at Whistling Straits, and this second hole is for the bold, isn't it?
Well, even though it's just under 600 yards, it is reachable for the long hitters. Ideally, you want to hit it down the left side, because that way you can see the green. There is bunkers left, and there is bunkers right.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Yeah, good concentration there. Going with a putter from off the green, but this one falls to save par. We come now to the first par 3 at Whistling Straits, 188-yard third. Best to favor the right side of this massive green to avoid Lake Michigan and those deep bunkers and dunes on the left. Boy, that wind really knocked that one down. Not even going to reach the green. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, it's easy to understand the intimidation of Lake Michigan pushes you over to the right-hand side, but it looks like there's going to be plenty of green to work with.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Up next, the hardest hole on the course, the intimidating 494-yard par 4 fourth. Many players avoid the mounting on the right side of the fairway, only to bounce their tee shots left toward the bunkers and dunes and fall off toward Lake Michigan. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Iona, a second coming up.
And the fourth here at Whistling Straits is challenging enough. You just have to find the fairway. That's what we've done here, so still a chance of making a par or better.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay right where he is. Now the 5th hole, and Frank, what a par 5.
Well, strategic par 5. It's almost the shape of an S. That's why it's called snake. The best and most conservative way to play this hole is just simply play it as a 3-shotter. Tee shot down the left, second shot up there, and then just take the wedge in.
Oh, that is way right. Ooh, and that went straight down. That's going to be tough from there. So a second shot coming, Iona, from the heavy rough.
Yeah, and it was an aggressive line off the tee, understandable, but no, we're over here inside, and from this point, you've just got to get it back in play.
Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
This one moving left here for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. He moves it to 2 under par. Hole number 6, and another scenic view off the tee. It's a 409-yard par 4.
Yeah, the hole is well bunkered around the 300-yard mark. Ideally, you want to have that tee shot just short of that. Then it's not too hard a second shot.
Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. Frank, there's a good reason they call this 7th hole shipwreck. It's 221 yards long, and there is plenty of trouble to the right.
Yeah, water, rocks, bunkers, all sorts of things. But really, when you look at the hole another way, it shapes up for a left to right shot.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And he'll move to 4 under. This one have enough going on for you? 506 yards, and it's a par 4 this 8th hole. Count them. There are more than 100 bunkers on this hole. So what you need to do is favor the left side, because if you don't, there is that steep drop-off right into Lake Michigan, all those dunes, all those bunkers on the right. Focus. Focus. Oh, a miss there. That is way right. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least. Iona, a second coming up.
Oh dear, we're in big trouble over here on the right-hand side of the 8th hole, below the level of the putting surface, and it's a long green, this one, so tough to get it close.
Not taking the easy road on this hole, but still a chance to get out of here respectably, Frank.
Yeah, if that ball had just missed that bunker, got some decent distance out of that deep rough.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th. and he'll remain at 4 under. Well, this hole you have to be airtight, as they say, T2 green. And why do we say that? Because if you look ahead, about 100 yards short of the green, there's an enormous tree which could block your approach. So positioning off the tee is critical so that you have the right angle to this 9th hole as we close out the front side. This one moving just a little bit to the right with that wind.
That got a fortunate bounce. It'll be just fine.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Look here at birdie.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here, perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Starting off the backside with a 391-yard par 4-10. Best to try and hug the left side of the fairway. You have to avoid the deep bunker on the right, which demands a 240-yard carry. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. Okay, not a bad lead, that's a good shot. Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he'll move now to 5 under par. This is a brute of a par 5. It's the longest by far at Whistlings Straits. 645 yards, the 11th hole. Hit a good drive, and you'll have a chance to put your second on that plateau. You can see it down a ways. And then from there, you'll have a good look at your third, and maybe a chance at birdie. Yeah, that's a beautiful tee shot. Now watch this go. It's going to trundle right on down the slope. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
A great opportunity here for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. Back to the action here at the 12th. It is a par 3, and Frank, a little bit of a breather, at least in terms of yardage.
Well, that's about it, because this green is one of the most undulating on the golf course. I doubt there's a flat spot on this green.
Okay, he got the front part of the green, but the wrong side of it, and a longish birdie putt coming up. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Arriving here at the 402-yard par 4 13. It's called Cliffhanger with good reason. The green hanging over the cliffs above Lake Michigan. Best to favor the left side of the fairway if possible. And that, I do believe, is into the bunker. And this, not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots.
Delicate bunker shot. Played beautifully.
9 feet left here for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. He's going to get to within 2 shots of the lead now as he moves to 6 under par. So here we are at the 14th, just a shade under 400 yards, par 4. You can see it's a dog leg left. You might be tempted to cut that corner, but you're asking for some trouble there. You can see there's an enormous fairway bunker, which could spell bogey. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We have 124 yards left to the hole. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
12 feet still to go. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Now we arrive at the 503-yard par 4 15th, beginning of a 4-hole stretch, rivaling any 4-hole stretch in championship golf. Hang on tight. This is left all the way. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. See what he can do with this one, his second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. The pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope. It's in for a birdie. And he's going to move to within a shot of the lead now at 7 under par. When you're licking your chops here at the 16th, it's only 568 yards this par 5, clearly reachable in 2. But you can also let this hole get away from you because of all those dunes and bunkers that can become a real headache if you're off target. That is straight into the thick stuff. I'll tell you what, all things considered, from the deep rough, I think you'll take that one.
Yes, exactly, Rich. The situation has dramatically improved from problem to all of a sudden possibility.
That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. Ten-foot putt left. Just gonna sneak on by. Okay, that in for a bogey at 16. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. Well, Frank, we know that Pete Dye has given the world some intimidating par threes, most notably the 17th at TPC Sawgrass. He says this one is even more fearsome.
And the reason why is the drop-off on the left. It's 20 feet below the level of the green. Then you've got the sand dunes on the right, where they're sort of speckled with bunkers as well. And then there's a little sliver of green grass in between. That's the green.
Oh, that's trouble. Oh, that is an uncharacteristic mistake in what has been a round full of precision. That ball offline, off the tee, and into the water. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his third shot now at the par 3. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And he'll fall back to 5 under. Unquestionably, the best finishing holes in golf require your best shots. You want to win the championship, you need to deliver down the stretch. 520 yards, par 4 18th here at Whistling Straits. You can come in with a shorter iron if you take the aggressive line off the tee, but that's a 270-yard carry over the dunes and bunkers. If you want to play it safe, you go down the right side. That's going to leave you a longer shot in. You make 4 here, you will have earned it. You make 3, you will have likely won it all. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. A good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Just 37 yards to the hole.
Just nothing really on that chip shot. It's a waste.
Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18, and that will be a score of 68 here in round 2. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, and all of a sudden you're off and running.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.